Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you an update for the month of October. Here we're talking about the SNAP emergency allotments. We actually have 20 states that have been approved so far, and of course I bring you the payout date information. Now, we'll also be discussing an approved $400 checks for low-income residents for those in the state of New Mexico. Of course, I bring you all those details. And then also the IRS will send an average of $750 in checks for late filers from previous tax years at the end of this month. And then moving on to those in the state of Tennessee. Now, Tennessee is also sending those $391 when it comes to summer p-ebt payments this week. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, p-ebt, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. And don't forget to take advantage of these offers. With Rakuten, you can get an additional $30 when you sign up and spend $30 or more using the referral link that is in the video description. You can also receive up to 20% cash back every time you shop at your favorite stores. Next, we have the Ibotta app where you can get cash back when doing your grocery shopping. You can also receive $10 when you sign up and upload your first receipt using the referral code that is on the screen. Alright, so let's start off with those in the state of New Mexico, since low-income residents can potentially receive $400 checks. Now, on September 21st, the New Mexico Human Services Department announced they will begin accepting economic relief assistance applications for low-income New Mexico residents starting on Monday, September 26th. Now, the state legislature appropriated $10 million for the economic relief effort during the 2022 legislative session. Now, payments of at least $400 will be provided to qualified households with the lowest incomes first, and then there will be a limited number of applicants being accepted on funding availability. Now, the online application will be available at the Yes New Mexico website, and in case you guys didn't know, this is the website yes.state.nm.us, beginning Monday, September 26th at 9 a.m. And then your application must be submitted by Friday, October 7th, no later than 5 p.m. And then, of course, when it comes to the payments, these payments will be processed by the New Mexico Taxation and Revenue Department, and then they will also be issued by the end of November of this year. Applicants will be notified by mail and electronically the status of their application. Now, to qualify for the relief, applicants must be be a New Mexico resident and have at least one of the following, whether it's a New Mexico driver's license number, individual taxpayer identification number, or even social security number as well. Payment eligibility and amounts are subject to the availability of funds and will be issued to the lowest income applicants first. Only one payment per household will be issued. And now, for those of you guys that may be interested in applying for this economic relief payment, remember that the applications have pretty much already started to be open. And it says here the applications for economic relief payments open Monday, September 26th, which is today, right? As always, guys, I'll be making sure to leave you guys the link in the part of the video description. But I want to walk you guys a little bit through this website. This is pretty much where we got all the information when it comes to New Mexico. It says here the state legislature appropriated $10 million for the economic relief effort during the 2022 legislative session. It gives you the type of information that is being requested to apply for this aid, and then also has a couple of frequently asked questions down here. So, how do I know if I qualify? Where can I request assistance? How much will I receive? When will I get my payment, etc.? So all that information is on here. Now, I want to show you guys exactly where the application is. So if we go to this part right here, where it has the yesnm.website, you're going to be able to click on it, which is right here, and then it takes you directly to the economic relief payment request form right here where it says log on to the economic relief payment request form. That's where you want to go ahead and click, and this is the application. This is right where it starts, right? So you're going to be able to read all this information right here. I'm not a robot, of course I'm not. We click next, and just walking you guys quickly through this. It says here, enter economic relief payment information for fall 2022. Ask you for your first name, your identification, whether it's social security, driver's license. Ask you a little bit about your living arrangement, your current situation. and then also communication preferences, direct deposit information, etc. Now, I believe on here you can also check the status online once you submit your application and to see where it is you are in the process. So as always, guys, I'll be making sure to leave the link in the part of the video description. And now moving on to the topic of summer p-ebt, we do have a small update here regarding Tennessee and those $391 payment. So guys, it's being reported that these payments are being sent this week to eligible students. Now the Tennessee Department of Human Services will distribute a one-time lump sum payment of $391 to all students who were eligible for p-ebt benefits during the 2021 through 2022 school year and through July 31st of this year. Now, some families were able to receive the payments early, and I have seen a couple of forums where people are already reporting that they're already receiving these payments. However, deposits are expected to continue to go out until the 29th of this month. So when it comes to school-age children, meaning kindergarten through 12th grade, funds will be loaded onto your current p-ebt cards. If you have discarded your card, you got rid of it, and you need to request a new one, then you can please go ahead and visit the following website, which is www.connectebt.com to request a new p-ebt card, or you can also do so by calling 888-997-9444. You can also call the p-ebt assistance line at 833-419-3210. Now, when it comes to children under the age of 6 participating in SNAP household, then the benefits will be issued on the existing SNAP EBT card. Next, we have West Virginia, where West Virginia families could receive a check or credit up to $465 this week. And of course, guys, here I bring you all those details. Now, the West Virginia Department of Health and Human Resources announced a supplemental payment that will be issued to individuals who received or were part of the Low-Income Energy Assistance Program in the 2022 program year. Now, the payment will range anywhere from between $25 to $465 and will be based on the amount of the LIEAP assistance paid to the utility provider or to the client for bulk fuel. Now, LIEAP helps eligible households with the cost of home heating through direct cash payments or payments to utility companies on their behalf. So if you were part of the LIEAP program in West Virginia this year, the exact dollar amounts will range from $25 to $465 depending on the amount of assistance that was required. However, the method of obtaining that payment will depend on how you specifically use the LIEAP. So the State Department of Health and Human Resources explained the payment will be paid either to the utility provider or a check will be sent to people who received LIEAP for bulk fuel. Now, all clients should receive the payment or credit by the end of September. And we also have news directly from the IRS, where the IRS is stating they're going to send an average of $750 in refund checks for late filers. So no, you guys, the IRS is not sending $750 for everyone. Refunds from the Internal Revenue Service worth an average of $750 are expected to be paid out to a select group of people by the end of September. Now, the IRS announced in late August it would waive the penalties for individuals and corporations who filed their 2019 and 2020 taxes late. So it is also providing refunds or credits to approximately 1.6 million taxpayers who already paid their penalties for filing late. Now, penalty relief is automatic. This means that eligible taxpayers need not to apply for it. If already assessed, then the penalties will be abated. If already paid, the taxpayers will receive a credit or refund, and this is something the agency added. Now, taxpayers should receive their refunds by the end of September. Now let's move on to the information for the SNAP emergency allotments. Now remember, guys, that unfortunately there's a couple of states that are no longer providing these benefits. So as always, here I leave you guys the list, and also I've included the last benefit month. And here is the payout date information for the 20 states that have been approved so far for the month of October when it comes to these SNAP emergency allotments. So first up, we have Alabama, anywhere between October 31st all the way through the 1st of November. DC is on a regular issuance schedule. We also have Hawaii on this list, November 14th. Illinois, anywhere between October 21st through the 29th. Kansas, November 21st through November 30th. We also have Louisiana, October 1st, October 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, or the 29th, I'm sorry. Maine, October 7th, New Jersey, October 1st, all the way through October 5th, New Mexico, October 1st, all the way through the 31st, and North Carolina, October 22nd, all the way through the 31st as well. Oregon will be distributing 3 rounds, so round 1 is October 10th, round 2 October 28th, and round 3 on the 1st of November. Rhode Island, October 3rd, South Carolina, October 1st, all the way through October 19th. Texas is on this list, October 3rd, all the way through October 7th. Utah, October 29th. Virginia, October 16th. Washington, October 1st, all the way through October 20th. West Virginia, October 4th, and Wisconsin, October 15th. And then there's also a couple of states that will be issuing out their payment in the month of October, but that is only because they are usually 1 month behind, right? So here's the payout date information for the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of September. Starting off with California, October 15th, all the way through the 16th. Hawaii, October 10th. Massachusetts, October 4th. We also have on this list Minnesota, October 11th through the 27th of October. Kansas, October 22nd, all the way through the 31st. And Vermont, October 14th. And in case you missed it in one of my previous videos, here is the payout date information for the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of September. I'll go ahead and read you guys the states that have been approved. So it includes Alabama, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, DC, Illinois, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, and Michigan. Next, we have New Jersey, New Hampshire, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. Other states that have also been approved for the SNAP emergency allotments for September include South Carolina, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, and also Wisconsin. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.